In Grand Rapids, Michigan, the federal trial of four militia members charged in what prosecutors said was a plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer ended into acquittals and a hung jury for two others. Adriana Diaz reports on this significant defeat for the federal government in a case that was a centerpiece of their heavy focus on domestic terrorism.
Prosecutors failed to convince the entire jury that the men were guilty. Brandon CASERTA and Dan Harris, the only defendant to take the stand, were found not guilty. The jury was deadlocked on all counts for Adam Fox and Barry Croft Jr. Prosecutors painted them as the ringleaders, hell-bent on enacting a second civil war. But the defense said the real masterminds were FBI informants, who they say encouraged the kidnapping conversations.
I think what the FBI did is unconscionable, and I think the jury just sent them a message loud and clear that these tactics are not going to be, we're not going to condone what they've done here.
The government's kidnapping and weapons charges centered around an alleged plan to grab Governor Gretchen Whitmer from her vacation home, strand her on a boat on Lake Michigan, and blow up a nearby bridge to impede law enforcement. Some of the men met at open carry protests at the state capitol in 2020, rallying against Michigan's COVID-19 restrictions. They spent much of the summer of 2020 complaining, training with guns, and drinking and smoking alongside the confidential informants. Those meetings resulted in thousands of hours of video and audio evidence, including when Croft declared a team should be ready for a precise quick grab. Whitmer, Michigan Whitmer. At trial, the defense said the case was smoke and mirrors created by those paid informants who befriended the defendants, paying for meals, even driving them across state lines to attend meetings. After the verdict, Governor Whitmer's office demanded accountability, calling the alleged plot the result of violent, divisive rhetoric that is all too common across our country. Fox and Croft could face a retrial. The other defendants walk free. For CBS Saturday Morning, I'm Adriana Diaz.